Hello, my witchlets, and welcome to another episode of Kitchen Witchery and Other Spells. And apparently I have a needy kitty right now. So I'm going to make Migas this morning, and Migas is basically a Tex-Mex kind of a breakfast that involves tortillas and eggs and cheese and peppers and stuff. So basically everything I have here on the table. So these right here are corn tortillas. I just used some yellow corn tortillas that we have here at the house, and they're cut into thin strips. There's 5 of them, and this recipe is specifically designed for 2 people. Can you please not use your claws? That would be great. Now the recipe actually calls for only half of a jalapeno, but we had a jalapeno growing on our plant, so I went ahead and harvested that. And it was small, so we're going to use that. And then I also had 2 red serranos on my serrano plant. We think they might have been crossbred with the jalapenos, so we're going to find out. We went ahead and cut those up too. So we're using more peppers in this recipe than it calls for, but you know, it'll be tasty. We like spicy things. You're gonna need 6 eggs. I didn't really want to make it so eggy, so we used 3 whole eggs and then about half a cup of egg whites, liquid egg whites that you can, get at the store. And then you're gonna need some garlic, butter, oil, half a cup of shredded cheese. You can use shredded cheddar, pepper jack, Monterey Jack. We're using Monterey Jack. And then you're gonna serve it with cotija cheese, salsa, black beans, if you have avocado, and it's just like this whole big fancy thing. So we're gonna go ahead and reframe and get things started. I'm gonna ditch the cat. Hopefully, I might have some new scratches in the next frame, we'll see. He's very needy. I don't know why, all of a sudden, this morning, he is needy kitty. This is Rocky, for those who may not know. But, yeah, he's about to get down, and I'm pretty sure he is not going to be down with getting down. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to melt a tablespoon of butter and heat up a tablespoon of oil over medium-high heat, and we're going to add our tortilla strips and toss them in this mixture to coat them, and then kind of keep heating them until they're browned and crispy. So that, I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll take some time at the very least. I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what, which is, pretty standard fare for this particular channel. What was that? Chrissy was going to say something and she forgot? Go figure. Oh, this recipe does not mention anything about salt and pepper or any kind of spices at all, so you're gonna want to do that yourself. I'm gonna add salt and pepper probably to the eggs before I put them in here. It's nice and bubbly. Okay. So we're gonna toss our And you actually want to use a spatula for this part because you're going to be getting up underneath everything and flipping it and just trying to coat all sides of your tortilla strips in the oil and butter. Because you want these you kind of want them to fry up a bit. Probably should have used the bigger pan.
You still can.
No, I'll make do. I will make do. All right, so you want these to brown up. You don't have to continually stir them, but you really want to make sure that they're coated with your cooking fats, the butter and the oil. Everything tastes better with butter. If you would prefer to use ghee, you can use ghee. If I was feeling adventurous, I would have made my own tortillas. I just was not. And you can use the street taco size. If you use the street taco size, you're going to want to use 10 tortillas. I just used the standard sized. Okay, these are all coated. So we're gonna let this fry up. So some healthier options that you could do with this is you could use ghee instead of butter. You could use, if you can find them, blue corn tortillas or make your own. Anytime you can make your own ingredients for things like this, it's going to be healthier for you because you'll know exactly what's in it. You won't have to deal with the extra added salt for preservation purposes, and you basically are in control of the flavors that you are putting into it. So like I said, we're gonna brown these up, let them crisp up. That's gonna take a little bit. So we will be back in a little bit once these are crisped up. Okay, so the tortilla strips here are browned up pretty well. Some of them are a little over browned, but that's okay. So at this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our peppers, and actually we're gonna lower the temperature here to medium-low. And we're gonna add our peppers and our garlic, and we're gonna toss these with our tortilla strips till fragrant. And then we're gonna add our eggs slowly into this. So, don't aerosol yourself like I constantly do whenever I cook peppers, but you know, hey. So to my eggs, I added salt, pepper, and some chili powder because I like spice. I know this is already going to be spicy because we have various peppers in here. I guess we could have added a habanero too, but I'll save that for something else. All right. So at this point, we're going to move all of that over to the side, just like that. And adjust the heat just a bit. There we go. And now we're going to start adding in our eggs very slowly. You want to do it basically in 3 batches. So rather than dump all of these in here at once, we're going to do that. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Okay, so this is supposed to be scrambled eggs. Oh, that's right, this pan doesn't like scrambled eggs. Circulon's good for a lot of things. This one not so much.
Well, it's also 20 years old.
That is true. This is 20-year-old Circulon, so. Okay. Don't worry, everything will get mixed together in just a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and add our next dose of eggs, I guess you'd call it. There we go. And then we're going to do this one more time. And then we mix everything together that is in here. In this pan. Actually, some of that can go ahead and mix already. Okay. Okay. Now to add the final dose of eggs. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna kind of mix everything in here. Because you want to get this so that the eggs are just set, because they'll keep cooking in the pan once you turn off the heat. So you just want to make sure that everything gets combined together. Like thus. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat, and we'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, so as you can see, there's more stuff on my plate than just the migas. We have the black beans, because we had those left over, and we have a potato hash that we made because we had a leftover baked potato. So this uses leftover baked potato, leftover meatballs that cameraman Ken had made, leftover mushrooms from a dish I made the other night. I don't even remember what it was. And then some onion and garlic as well to make the hash. So we used a lot of leftovers for this particular meal. So this is how you would serve it. Oh, I totally forgot to grab the salsa. So we're gonna go ahead and try to do that and see if we have a spoon available, as long as the refrigerator doesn't spit stuff at us like
ahorita.
Like it always does. You can grab the paste or the other stuff. The other stuff I think is in the other fridge.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the paste.
Oh, okay. Paste pecani sauce. Actually, this is Pace's chunky salsa, and it's deceptively hot. It's great. And then we have another salsa that apparently is stuck.
We're using paste.
We're gonna use paste. Okay.
I don't want to break that shelf.
Okay, fair enough. So, and then you would just serve it with like, well, this needs stirred, so, we cook so much, we have to do a set of dishes in between filming. That works. Okay, so.
The place is small. We have a limited amount of things.
Yes, the place is very small. So I'm just gonna use, about that much. I don't want to overpower the flavor of the migas, because the migas itself, I've had it before. The migas itself is very good. I've not had it with fresh from the garden peppers. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a little bit of everything in here. Sure we can. Okay. I definitely prefer it with the egg whites as opposed to 6 eggs. That's a lot. So, and that would be a pepper hitting the back of my throat and just like clinging to the punching bag. So, you know, that's fantastic. Let me see how this came out. It's actually pretty good. So, yay, we just made that one up. And I know black beans are always great. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed this particular video. Hopefully I will have some more videos for you that focus more on Mabon and celebrating Mabon, if that is something that you are interested in celebrating. It's not technically one of the sabbats that I hold meaning for, so this will strictly be educational or for you to use for your own purposes, as far as like any rituals or spell casting or anything like that that I put out for you. I'm all about the food though, like that's the main focus of the channel anyways, is food. So I'm all about the food for the different sabbats, but I don't necessarily celebrate all of the sabbats. I think there's only 4 that I celebrate. I think those are Beltane, Ostara, Samhain and Yule. So everything else is kind of like, oh yeah, that's coming up. That's a holiday that's happening. So Mabon is September 22nd. It is the autumnal equinox, and it's the shortest day of the year. Yes, because Ostar is Ostar?
Maybe it's an equinox. It's not. It's going to be halfway in between the shortest and longest.
I thought that's when. Well, that's when autumn becomes autumn.
Yeah.
It's the solstices that are the long ones. Oh, okay.
Long
Sorry. This is why I don't celebrate these, because I have no idea. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Like I had started saying, make sure that if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like the video, it's okay. Hit the thumbs down button. Leave me a comment either way. Let me know what you would like to see on this channel, especially if there is something you want to see that is specific to any of the sabbats. I've gone through all of the books that I have already. There is a video for each sabbat that has there's at least one video for each sabbat that's from those books. So we're going to be moving into things that I come up with for you, so that you have different ideas from different people, I guess. So I would love to have your ideas. I crave your ideas. Please send me your ideas. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you know when my videos come out. Right now it's kind of sporadic because I am crazy busy, but hopefully once everything settles out, these videos will be back to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. But right now it's like, might be Tuesday, might be Thursday, might be a random Wednesday, you never know. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Blessed be.